Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do so right now. I'll pause and you could do that right now. Don't forget to come back to the video. And also check out my other channel, the Tom Brand 1, Chat Roulette, Comedy Night, Joke Nights, short stories, all funny stuff. Check it out as well. And the All-Star Game is on today. And being 33 years old, it brings back memories of watching Griffey, who could have been something bigger bigger than what he already was had he been able to stay healthy. Players like Gwynn passed away this year, obviously, but it was a hitting machine. You don't realize what type of player he is until you really just look at his stats. For the sake of him being really a quiet player, never really made the news, just went along his business. Pitchers like Maddox, Glavine, Smoltz, Beckett, Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens, David Cone, Andy Pettit, all these pitchers that have pitched in the All-Star game. But the game of baseball has evolved. You have the DH now. That wasn't around. It came in the mid '70s. So the game has evolved. Now you're able to see everything on app. You have social media, Twitter, Facebook, MLB Network, and you're able to see everything and anything. So in that sense, it's good for the game, the evolution of the game. Interleague play was a good thing, I think, for baseball, although now it kind of feels watered down, a little bit saturated, lost its luster. But one thing I never understood as the game has evolved is the definition of bullpen guys. I'll give you an example. Went to a Met Marlin game this past weekend, Saturday it was. And the pitcher from the Marlins, I believe his name was Tom Colhair. Probably pronouncing the last name wrong, but look him up. He's having a pretty good year. ERA, I believe at that time, was 3.19, I want to say. And he was going into, I believe, I don't know the exact specifics. I don't remember the exact specifics. I believe he was going into the sixth, and he had either the fifth or sixth, and he had a no-hitter. He gave up 2 hits. He gave up 2 hits, and I think it was, I want to say the 7th inning. Going into the 7th inning, being that he only gave up 2 hits, he had a relatively low pitch count. And what happened is the manager took him out. His pitch count, I believe, was no more than maybe somewhere between 80 and 85, maybe high 70s. But nonetheless, he was breezing through his competition, really was not struggling. He had only given up 2 hits, and that was in that 1 inning, back-to-back hits. So he was on a roll. But what happened is, as that 7th inning, I believe it is, it's either the 7th or the 8th. My timeline's a little bit screwed up. But he took him out and went into the bullpen. Presumably this was Morris, I believe, was the pitcher. I believe he's the 8th inning guy, the setup guy. What I don't understand is why is this notion, almost watching all these games, that when you reach a certain point, no matter how well the pitcher is doing, whether you reach the 7th inning, you reach the 8th inning, or you reach a tough lefty, you reach a tough righty, you always have to go to that person who does that job, whether it be the 7th inning guy, the 8th inning guy, the right-handed specialist, the left-handed specialist. You always have to go to him and not just go with the hot pitcher. Because the pitcher for the Marlins did not struggle. Hindsight is 2020. Obviously, sometimes this move taking out a hot pitcher for that seventh inning guy, eighth inning guy works. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know the Marlins that well, so I don't know if statistically this pitcher fatigues, has a rough outing in the seventh or the eighth inning, whatever inning it was. But if your pitcher's on a hot streak, why take him out? And on a relatively low pitch count. In the same regards, why do these pitchers always have a set definition? Whether it be the right-handed guy again, the left-handed guy. Why can't these pitchers pitch to everyone? If you're a left-handed pitcher, you're in the bullpen, you're in the major leagues, one of the best. Why can't you get a right-handed guy out? If you're why do you have to have a specific definition? And why can't you, if you're not in that accustomed role, why do these bullpen guys automatically crumble? Just my thought. And in the same regards, why do these managers, when a pitcher is hot, are quick to pull him out? Furthermore, knowing that the bullpen is always, no matter how good your team is, it's always a crapshoot every year. That's just something I don't understand about baseball. Why do you always take out the hot pitcher because you reached a certain point where X guy is supposed to pitch this inning or X guy is supposed to face this batter? Just never understood it. And if you're that pitcher coming in, why can't you handle all batters? Why is it only specific batters or only specific innings? Or why can't you pitch more than one inning? I just never understood that. Just my thought. I mean, back in the day, and I know this is back in the day, it's a different time. You had, pitchers, you just had one reliever. And that reliever usually pitched 3 innings, and then he pitched another 3 the following day. Just my thought. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are if you care. Enjoy the MLB baseball game, All-Star game. Hey, until next time, adios, over and out.